students. We are solving the IB Math AA HL past papers, and currently we are solving the IB Math AA HL May 2022 paper 2 time zone 2 past paper. Today we will be solving the question number 10 of this paper. You will be getting the links to all the previously solved questions of this paper and of the other papers in form of playlists in my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. So without any further delay, let us start answering question number 10. The maximum mark is 15. A scientist conducted a 9-week experiment on two plants A and B of the same species. He wanted to determine the effect of using a new plant fertilizer. Plant A was given fertilizer regularly while plant B was not. The scientist found that the height of plant A, HA centimeters, at time t weeks can be modeled by the function HA of t equal to sine of 2t plus 6 plus, so t is in weeks, plus 90 plus 27, where t is greater than or equal to 0 but is less than or equal to 9. That means it is less than or equal to 9 weeks. The scientist found that the height of plant B, HB centimeter, at time t weeks can be modeled by the function HB of t equal to 8t plus 32. It will be a straight line where t is greater than or equal to 0 and is less than or equal to 9. Plant A was given the fertilizer, plant B was not given the fertilizer. Okay, and subpart A says use the scientist's models to find the initial height of plant B and the plant A, correct to 3 significant figures. So for plant B, this is a paper 2 question. You can use the calculator for getting the answer for this as well, but you really do not need to use the calculator. So AI is plant B, so it will be HB, T is 0. So this should be equal to 8 times 0 plus 32. So this is equal to 32 centimeter. Okay. So this is 32 centimeters, initial height of the plant B. And the initial height of plant A will be HA of 0 is equal to sine 2 times 0 plus 6 plus 9 times 0 plus 27. 27. So 9 times 0 is 0, but we do not know 2 times 0 is also 0, but we do not know what is the value of sine 6. So let us find the value of sine 6, and then there is the plus 27 part. So that is why they are saying that get the value of the initial height of plant A in up to 3 significant figures. Okay. So I go to the calculator and it is sine 6. Sine 6 plus 27. And you should be careful about this. This should be in radians, okay? Up to 3 significant figures, I'm showing you again. Up to 3 significant figures, okay? So it will be equal to 26.7, okay? So this is almost equal to 26.7 centimeters up to 3 significant figures. Okay. So this is the initial height of plant A, and this is the initial height of plant B. So initially you are seeing that plant B's height is more than plant A's height. And let us see if the question, I don't know what are the further subparts. Let us see how is the plant A performing. It is under the effect of the fertilizer. Okay. Subpart B. Find the values of T when Aj of T is equal to Hb of T. The heights are equal for both the plants. And the Aj of T's expression was this: sine of 2t plus 6 plus 90 plus 27, and Hb of T was 80 plus 32, and T for both the cases was between 0 and 9 weeks. Okay. So they will be the same. Therefore, I just equate the expressions. So Aj of T is sine 2t plus 6 plus 90 plus 27. This should be equal to 80 plus 32. Okay, now I can just simplify. I can add negative 80 and negative 32 to both the sides. So I get sine of 2t plus 6. 90 minus 80 is t. And 27 minus 32. It will be a negative sine 32 and minus 27. So 27 plus 3 is 30 plus 2 is 32. So it is 5. You can, of course, use your calculator. So this is the expression sine of 2t plus 6 plus t minus 5 is equal to 0. And let us graph this, because in case you use the nsolve, it will be giving you the first value. They are saying find the value, so there will be more than single value. So it is better to graph. Add graphs, and it is sine of 2t plus 6. So it is 2 times, in place of t, I'll be writing x because it is the function of x and not t. 2t plus 6, let me just check once more. It is 2t plus 6 plus t minus 5. Okay. So plus x and minus 5. Okay, and enter. Okay. So let me just change the settings, adjust the settings. Okay. So I'm seeing there are 3 zeros, and Windows zoom into settings. It is between 0 and 9, so I can safely take the lower limit x min as 0 and x max as 9. And okay, I have to change the y values as well. Let me take it from negative 2 to positive 2. Okay. Now this is good. This is good. We are seeing there are 3 zeros, so we will be getting the coordinates of these 3 points. So analyze graph and 0. First one is this. Second one is analyze graph, again 0. Second one is this. And third one is this. So the times will be up to 3 significant figures I will be answering. So the first one will be 4.01 weeks. Okay. Because the time is along the x-axis and time is in weeks. So first one is 4.01 weeks. Therefore, the answer will be, therefore, t equal to 4.01 weeks. T equal to 4.01 4.70 weeks. Okay, 4.70 weeks, and t equal to, the third one is 5.88 weeks. Okay, 5.88 weeks. This is this, and this. Now coming to subpart C, and but before coming to subpart C, let me, even if you don't write this portion, it will not be wrong. You are expected to give the final answer up to three significant figures. So you can write this as up to three significant figures, all of them. Okay. And now coming to subpart C, it is saying that for t greater than 6, t is between 0 and 9. So for t greater than 6, prove that plant A was always taller than plant B. Initially, we had seen when t was equal to 0, plant A was shorter than plant B. Now it is under the action of the fertilizer, so height has got increased, okay, by a greater extent. So, okay, let us first of all copy these two. HA of t. So since they are saying for, we have to prove for t greater than 6, plant A will be taller than plant B. That means HA of t should be greater than HB of t. So therefore, to prove HA of t is greater than HB of t, or HA of t minus HB of t is greater than 0. This is what we have to prove. And I am just copying the HA and HB expressions. So it is, in place of HA of t, I am writing sine of 2t plus 6 plus 9t plus 27, and HB of t, it is minus 8t plus 32. This is greater than 0. Okay, to be proved. Or to prove that this is greater than 0. So I am now taking the left hand side's expression. I am not taking the greater than 0, of course. I have to prove this left hand side to be greater than 0. Okay. So sine 2t plus 6. What can be the values of sine 2t plus 6? Doesn't matter what is the angle. Sine of whatever angle it may be, the value will be ranging between -1 and +1. Okay. And this is actually 90 minus 80, it will be t, and this will be 27 minus 32, it was minus 5. Okay. So, and 90, okay, 90 plus 27 minus 80 plus 32 is equal to t minus 5. For t greater than 6, t minus 5 should be greater than 1. Okay. So, this part should be getting added to this part. Therefore, when sine 2t plus 6, I am taking the minimum value, equal to -1 sine 2t plus 6, and I am not writing the entire thing, I am just writing t minus 5, okay, plus t minus 5 should be equal to, or should be, okay, -1 plus t minus 5 I am writing. In place of sine t 2t plus 6, I am writing -1. So -1 plus t minus 5. And t minus 5 is greater than 1. Okay. So this should be, if it is greater than 1, that means 1.2, 1.3, or 2, 3, 4, it can be anything. Okay. I don't know what is it. But that -1 should be greater than 0. That means HA minus HAT minus HBT equal to is greater than 0. Okay. So when sine of 2t plus 6 is equal to 1, then sine of 2t plus 6 plus t minus 5 should be equal to 1 plus t minus 5. Now t minus 5 is greater than 1. To that you are adding another 1. So obviously the value will be greater than 0. Okay? You can check for the another part as well. Sine 2t plus 6 is equal to 0. Then sine 2t plus 6 plus t minus 5 is equal to 0 plus t minus 5. T minus 5 is greater than 1. So every time we are seeing that this expression is positive. That means HA of t is greater than HB of t, or HA of t minus HB of t is greater than 0. Okay. So this is the proof. Okay. So proved. We had to prove that this is greater than 0. We have proved for negative value of the minimum value of sine 2t plus 6, the maximum value of sine 2t plus 6, and the average value that is equal to 0. We have taken 3 cases. You can take any case, doesn't matter. It will be greater than 0 because t minus 5 is greater than 0. If it is a positive number, a positive value, sine of 2t plus 6, if it is positive, then you are adding a positive number to something which is greater than 1. So obviously that will be greater than 0. Even if it is having a negative value, that means sine 2t plus 6, if it is having a negative value, it should be greater than -1. That means it can be negative 0.5, it can be any other thing which will be greater than -1. So if you have negative something, the magnitude is a fraction, plus something which is greater than 1, you don't even need to have something greater than 1. Even if it is equal to 1, minus something which is less than or which is greater than -1, which is a negative number and is less than -1, greater than -1, the expression will be having the value, a positive value that is greater than 0. Okay? So this is what you have to prove. And we have proved and have completed answering subpart C. Let us move to subpart D. Subpart D says for t greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 9, find the total amount of time when the rate of growth, this is important, rate of growth of plant B was greater than the rate of growth of plant A. What is rate of growth? It is the rate of change of height. That is how the plant is growing. So these are the two expressions. This is the expression for the height of the plant A, and this is the expression for the height of the plant B. And so rate of growth will be the rate of change of the heights, the corresponding heights with respect to the time in weeks. So the question is, when is the rate of growth of plant B greater? So it should be that we will be differentiating, of course, with respect to t, because this is a function of t, when this is a function of t, so hb of t, this should be greater than, we should be getting those portions, okay? And it is a paper 2 question, so we can use the calculator. Okay? You can differentiate these two. You can differentiate this one. This one will be simple 8. So you can differentiate these two. These are very simple expressions. But if you want, you can leave the differentiation process, because it will be saving at least half a minute or 1/4 of a minute. So uh, you may skip that step. Okay, you have to write this inequality, and let us go to the calculator. Okay, okay, and fine. Let me another graph. Okay, and let me take the derivative of the first AJ of t first. Doesn't matter which one I'm taking first. So it is ddx of this expression. So it is sine of 2 times x plus 6 plus 9 times x plus 27. Okay, plus 27. Okay, so enter. Where did it go? Oh, it is over here. Okay, let me just change the settings. Okay, so this can be taken from 0 to 9, 0 and 9. Okay, and this can be taken from, it is plus 27 is the vertical translation. So it can be taken from what? It is totally above the x-axis. So I can take the y min as 0 and the y max as, okay, fine, it is 35 I can take. Okay, so this is the thing. And then I need another graph which will be the derivative of the hb of t. So it is ddx of 8 times x plus 32. It will be a straight line, of course. Okay. And now they are saying what is the total amount of time when this one, that is the straight line, the derivative of hb of t will be a straight line which will be y equals 8. That we know. So this will be greater than this. So this straight line will be above this curve. So when are we having the straight line above this curve? So let us first of all get the zeros. Okay. Analyze graph, not the zeros but the intersections. This one, then intersection this one, and intersection again this, intersection this one. Okay, and this one, and finally intersection this. Okay, so the rate of growth of the plant B is greater than the rate of growth of plant A for time equal to 1.18. Where is the calculator? Okay, let me just copy this part, or I cannot copy. Okay, so first of all, it is 2.23599. Let me go to the calculator, or let me just get one calculator, another calculator. 2.23599. 2.23599 minus, let me put a bracket over here, minus, this is minus 1.18879. 1.18879. 1.18879. Okay, plus this is 5.37758. 5.37758 minus 4.33038. 4.33038 plus 8.51917. 8.51917 minus 7.47198. 7.47198. 7.47198. Okay, the sum total will be equal to, enter, 3.14159. It is pi. Using graphs, DDC graphs. Okay, since it is containing 6 marks, so let me just I can try to copy this portion as well. So this is, and this will be a rough sketch. Doesn't matter. Don't have to be so very particular about the diagram. It can be this way, and it is starting from over here. We are having 1, 2, and 3. Just like this. Oh my goodness. Just like this. The line is not the middle point, but by my drawing, it is appearing to be at the middle line of the graph, but it is not that. So, somewhat of this shape. And, okay. And this is in fact, this is not the axis. This is not the axis. This is ddt of hb of t. And this one is dtt of ha of t. Okay. And this point is, so now I have to just subtract, means we have done the subtraction, but I have to just write. It is 2.23599 minus 1.18879 plus 4 point, oh, sorry, 5.37, 5.37758 minus 4.33038 plus, that is 8.51917 minus 7.47, sorry, it is 7.47198. So this is equal to, we have found the value, this is equal to 3.14159. So this is equal to 3.14159 weeks. Okay. This is the total time when the rate of growth of plant B was more than the rate of growth of plant E. So this completes our question number 10, answering of question number 10. And thank you for staying with me till the end. I am Nilanjana Sanyal. I am an online IB Math A, SL and HL level tutor. I tutor students from both within India and outside India, and I offer both one-on-one and small group online tutoring services to my students. In case you're liking my videos, please give this video a like and please to share this video with your friends so that even they can get benefited by watching this video. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel in case you have not subscribed to till now. Please subscribe so that I get motivated. I understand that I'm being able to help you. Okay. So that will be my motivation. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in case you are having any doubt, any confusion related to this question, please feel free to write to me in the comment area. I'll be happy to answer. And we meet again very soon in our next session. We'll be solving question number 11 of the same paper. Till then, bye.